What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I am shooting this video late at night because I happened to notice my Graptovaria titubans was having a little bit of issues. You can see the leaves are wide open and there were few of the leaves that happened to fall. When the leaves are wide open like this and you notice that with the slightest touch the lower leaves start to fall, this is a very big indication that your succulent has got overwatered. The next immediate thing that you need to do is take out your succulent from the soil and keep it on a dry surface. If you are going to leave your succulent in the pot with a wet soil, this succulent will get rotted, it will drop all the leaves, so be extremely careful. I always have this issue with Graptovaria titubans, especially during the monsoon season. During summers and winters I don't have any issue because, as I've mentioned this earlier, Graptovaria titubans is one of the succulent that gets affected really fast with excess moisture. And in my city currently it has been raining, I would say in the past 1 week. Maybe it was just sunny for 2 days and rest of the days it has been raining either heavily or it has been just drizzling every now and then, due to which the soil is not drying. Now unfortunately this got exposed to rain and I think after 2 or 3 days it started to drop its leaves. I didn't even touch the succulent but it had already dropped 4 leaves in the pot. So the next thing what I did is I immediately took out the succulent from the pot, from that soil, and I have kept it in this empty pot. So now I'm going to leave it in this for a couple of days and then I will move it back into the soil. Be extremely careful. If you notice this, it can happen to any succulent. In my case it's happening to Graptovaria titubans and this is very common during this season, but this can happen to any succulent. The moment you notice that the leaves are wide open and the lower leaves are falling, this is a very big indication that your succulent has got overwatered. And if you're going to ignore this step and you're going to let the succulent sit in that wet soil, this succulent will get rotted, it will get a crown rot. So be extremely careful. Take it out and keep it in a dry place. Do not let it come in contact with any moisture or water. Be extremely careful because this can completely kill your succulent. I'm not very sure if these leaves will get propagated. I will still keep them because they fell in the pot and then they were in contact with moisture. So I'm not very sure. This is day 2. I see a little bit of browning over here, so I'm not very sure if these are going to get propagated. I'm still going to keep them on a dry surface and we will see if they happen to get propagated. If they do get propagated, nothing better than that, but if they don't, it's absolutely fine. I was able to save the mother plant, which is more important. She looks absolutely stunning, but you can see how wide the leaves are open. It has absorbed enough moisture and it will not be able to absorb any more moisture in the leaves. That's why the lower leaves, they became very heavy and they started to fall without even touching. But even if I would have touched them, they would have fallen. So you have to be extremely careful. Now this succulent, nothing is going to happen if you're going to keep it out of the soil for maybe 2 or 3 days. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to keep it in indirect bright light. I'll wait for 2 to 3 days and then I will plant it in dry soil. And I'm not going to be watering it for another 2 or 3 weeks. It is just going to be taking in all the water that it has in its leaves, all that excess water that is present in the leaves. It will start to absorb that and slowly the leaves will start to close inwards. I will probably keep it aside, and when I'm about to repot it, I will definitely try to make a video if possible, and I will also show you how the leaves are going to start to close inwards. So that's about it. If you notice this, if you are from my city, you know how bad the rains are. So please be careful with your succulents. Do not let them stay out in rain. If you haven't covered them yet, please cover them with a transparent plastic sheet. Do not let them get wet, otherwise you will end up with something like this. So that's about it, guys. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep planting.